Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Isa and today I want to react to Jordan Peterson's daughter. Let's get started with this reaction.
About the current imbalance in the sexual marketplace?
No.
Like, are there things? No, that's it.
No, that's just no. Negative, but this is just how it is. Again, we're talking about reality, as it were. I think that successive generations will look at the way the current dating marketplace is structured and say to themselves, well, I don't want that sort of life. And they may just be able to learn from the examples set by their predecessors.
I think that makes sense.
She's so pretty and very,
If a lot of people are very much aware of how the dating marketplace is structured and the deleterious effects of it,
I completely agree. I think that's why freedom of speech is so important too. Because if you just let people have information, like we're smart enough, I'd say on average, smart enough to look at the information and then come to conclusions. If you have all of the information, right? And not just a subset that pushes you in one direction.
right?
I agree. Okay. What are your thoughts on OnlyFans?
Young men out there are not able to get into a relationship for a variety of reasons. Maybe they play too much video games. Maybe they don't really work on themselves. But OnlyFans takes advantage of this particular situation, and it allows women specifically to make quite a bit of money. But of course, there are negative aspects of it, right? Again, it does deal in degeneracy. Prostitution is the oldest profession, as they say. And while OnlyFans is not prostitution, let's make that clear, it is sort of a derivative.
Yeah. Do you think there's a type of woman that can do that kind of work? Like you said, it's not prostitution, but it's a derivative. Do that kind of work and not have negative consequences later? Just be like, yeah, it was fine. It didn't bug me. And it was something I did when I was younger, maybe. And like,
yeah,
I think there are people that can handle that.
Certainly.
Or do you think it leaves a bad imprint, period?
It does. I mean, I think in one sense, I don't know. I can't speak on the psychological aspect of it, the emotional aspect of it, because I don't know that literature well enough. I would assume that it does.
How would you describe what being a simp is for people who don't know what that means?
Okay, that's a good question. So a simp is a transcendent nice guy. He is the type of guy that placates to a woman, that pedestalizes her, and engages in undue praise and gives gifts for the sake of receiving emotional connection and sex. So there is no emotional connection. There is no genuine interest in a woman. He's simply doing it because praising her and giving her gifts because he wants something in return.
I just thought it was kind of a man who's probably more agreeable and is being nice out of guilt or something, but you think it's just a direct transaction. It's do things nice to receive sex, basically.
Yeah. Animal kingdom that are not able to cut it. So they're not able to reproduce with females of that specific species. So they'll look for very sneaky ways to impregnate the species. So male goby fish as an example, the ones that are smaller are not able to reproduce, to fertilize eggs. The larger male goby fish are able to do so. So the smaller ones will either hide or disguise themselves as females. And when the males are away, they'll sneakily fertilize the eggs.
That's hilarious.
I think it's all instinct. And it's not only just among animals, so goby fish, but also human beings. And there's a natural instinct to reproduce. And you'll look for as many strategies or try as many strategies as you can, and you'll find the one that works best. And maybe simping is that option that a lot of people have. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if one applies a bit of game theory, as I've done in a paper, you realize that it's not conducive to being able to have a long-term relationship. It'll probably get played.
Wow. Okay. So there's a couple questions from that. What do I want to start with? That's scary. So you said I never actually thought about that kind of behavior of like a simp as Machiavellianist. So you suggested that there's like danger there ish.
Mm-hmm. You're not engaging with a woman out of necessarily a love for her that is pure and that is not based on any sort of negativity. It is more so that you're engaging with her in order to receive something in return, which is sex or maybe even emotional connection. So there's no genuine desire for this person beyond a base desire to have sex.
This is why I don't trust agreeable men.
OnlyFans is works for people that maybe, or women with cool body that don't have incomes and need more incomes for living better. You don't have skills for work, you have body for do that. It's completely reasonable. Do that. Many women maybe do that. They want only popularity, be popular, and find many opportunities for the money, even in things so irrelevant. And this problem doesn't exist anymore. To do just accept the reality, many structures like the family, is dead. The love is dead. The couples are dead. Maybe many people with idealism once talk about love, but the love, the family, the relationships, truly relationships, doesn't exist anymore. The possibilities were there, were those, but with new possibilities, the family, the love doesn't exist. So I don't know. It's the life. It's life, but maybe it's born in other types of love, like love to animals, love to nature. You had to love maybe your family, but other people it is impossible. Thank you for watching my video.